Hey everyone, it's Kai from Kool Collectibles back again for another review. This time it's the Transformers Masterpiece MP-31 Delta Magnus. For all your Transformer needs, click the link in the description below to head on over to Robot Kingdom. They ship worldwide, so definitely check them out. Alright, so this is the next in the Diaclone homages from Takara, and I have to say this particular repaint is absolutely fantastic. Just the way they've used paint applications, die cast, even some of the sort of pearlescent plastic really makes this particular sort of colorway really pop on display. So much so that I'm not even sure yet if I want to keep him displayed in bot mode or alt mode. I normally have all my other Diaclone repaints in alt mode, but we'll have to see as I transform it and go through the review which one I prefer. But just quickly I'll go through what he does come with. I got this from Robot Kingdom, and so they do include the coin, which is great. I do love the coins. And while I'm on the coins, I did the MP14 Plus Red Alert review just yesterday, and they did not include a coin, but I got an email from Robot Kingdom saying Hasbro Asia were a bit delayed in their coin manufacture, and they have now shipped them out. So Robot Kingdom will be including the Red Alert MP14 Plus coin in my next order, so which will be thrust, so I'm definitely looking forward to that at the end of October. But on this particular coin, same sort of similar packaging, which is always nice, but I always cut mine out because I love this just mucking around with the coins. And this one does look pretty nice. I'm not sure what the backing looks like, but looks very similar to the original Ultra Magnus one, but more of a sort of silver look to it, so not too bad. But there's the coin. It comes with the collector card and the instruction manual, which has the new artwork, which isn't too bad. I still prefer the original sort of artwork, but the original MP style, but these ones aren't too bad if I get my reflection out of the way. So you get a comparison there of the original Ultra Magnus and the new one. And the new one's pretty good, and the sort of tech specs on the back there. So the usual cards there. Comes with his rifle, and I do actually love this sort of gunmetal paint app for the rifle here. I think the Ultra Magnus one was just a sort of unpainted, almost greyish purple colour. I do have it just on the shelf there, and I'll grab him to do the comparison in a second. But this particular repaint, and it does look, I'm just double checking if it is painted, it does look like it's got a sort of sheen to it, so I think it is painted, and it is quite nice, so I do like that. Now it comes with 3 different face plates, or 4 face plates, including the one that's on him, which is similar to what Ultra Magnus had on the original release. So he's got yellow eyes over there, and he's got the alternate yellow eyes and the open mouth there, which has the same sort of eye shape as the original Ultra Magnus, but these two here have the eyes in the blue color, but the eyes are more of a rectangular shape to be more, I guess, cartoon or movie accurate. So I might actually swap these out and put them on the original Ultra Magnus figure, just to give him that bit more of a cartoon accurate look. So it's really good that they included this with this repaint. The other accessory is this female figure. I can't actually remember her name, to be honest. The original Ultra Magnus release had Daniel and Spike, and they were pretty terrible figures, to be honest, and this one is pretty much in the same vein. So nothing too spectacular to write home about. No sort of eyes or nose or mouth or anything like that. But I guess you can display them in the cab, sitting in the alt mode if you so wish. But I don't ever display these, so I think that's probably going to go back in the box. But I'll give you guys a closer look at the figure. Oh, hold on. I'll just give you guys a quick look at the box art as well. So it's the usual classic MP style, which I do love, and the back with all the artwork and photos, etc. So definitely liking the box. but getting onto the figure. And what a bloody awesome figure it is. I absolutely love this thing. I really did think Ultra Magnus was one of the best MPs that they've made for a long time when that first came out. Taking this out of the box, just the heft, the size, the attention to detail in the way they've done the overall design, I absolutely love it. So I might just grab the original Ultra Magnus for a second. Hold on. Alright, so here they are side by side, and I think the first thing that I noticed straight out of the box in comparison was the original Ultra Magnus release had these pretty terrible sprue marks on the forearms at the front here, and it looks like they've definitely corrected that on the repaint here. The sprue marks are actually on the top here that I can see, and I don't see any here that stand out. So they've definitely improved the quality control aspects there. So, and this is a really nice sort of translucent sort of pearlescent, not translucent, sorry, like a pearlescent type red plastic that gives it a bit of a slightly glistening pearlescent look to it. So I'm definitely liking that. The other paint app differences, of course, I do love the metallic silver paint app on the thighs there, and that's exactly the sort of thing I was hoping that they would have done with MP Shockwave, but they just went with the sort of crappy grey plastic that they've got sort of down here with MP Shockwave, which is a shame. But definitely like that they've done the paint applications there. I do like the way they've done the feet as well. These are the die-cast feet. On the original, they're sort of more of a matte, cartoon accurate type blue, whereas on the new repaint they're a deep sort of glossy blue, which I do like the colour of that. Other than the obvious sort of paint differences with the hips and the torso and so on, there's not much else really to say. The windows there of course are different, so you get the clear look. You can sort of see inside there, so if you do have an MP10 or something with the matrix, you can probably put it in there and have it more visible, which does look nice. I'll turn these guys around and give you a look at the back. Alright, so these MPs never really do look their best from the rear, and Ultra Magnus is probably one of the worst, I guess, if you want to say that, looking from the rear. I guess the bum flap here that everyone hates. I don't really notice it too much, and I normally just fold it up, so you can't even see it from the front anyway. But from the rear, the obvious sort of paint differences, but overall not too dissimilar to each other. That's pretty much it from the sort of bot mode. If I can just rotate these guys around without doing too much damage. Let me see if there's anything worth comparing from the side here. I think everything is pretty much the same. They haven't really tweaked the mold too much from what I can see. Someone did mention that there might be some differences in the shoulder joint, but looking at the figures just like this, I can't actually see too much of a difference. I guess once I start getting into the transformation, I'll if there are any differences there, I will give them a bit of a highlight in the video. But that's pretty much it. I'll try and get them into their alt mode now and give you a comparison there. Before I do the alt mode transformation, I forgot about the swap out head feature, and once you take off the mask here, you'll see this underneath, which was a feature of the original with a different paint app there. So you see the semi sort of Optimus head sculpt underneath there. So I'll give you a look at some of the other head sculpts. Hold on. So this is what he looks like with the open mouth sort of look, and this is what the head sculpt looks like with the blue face plates with the bigger eyes. And it doesn't look too bad. I'll have to do a comparison between the original smaller eyed version than this one to see which one I do like. I do think the original one does look pretty good too, so I'll post up some photos on the Facebook page as a comparison and see how I go. Alright, so here it is in alt mode, and I gotta say it does look very, very nice with this blue colorway. The cab looks pretty damn awesome. I was going to transform the original Ultra Magnus as well, but to be honest, I just can't be bothered doing that transformation sequence again, and then having to go back to bot mode for him. So I'll leave him in bot mode. If you do want to see some comparison pics, I think, I can't remember which group, I think it could be the Transformers Masterpiece Collectors group. I think it has some good comparison pics. But for now, I might just give you guys a quick overview of that. I do love the paint app. So there's a lot of silver on the inside there. And the glossy red here is very nice as well. And the glossy black. I think there is a bit of gloss black in there. And the rear here. For the rear gates. So you can sort of just fold these down like so. And I do love the fact that they continued on with the rubber wheels. Hopefully they don't degrade over time. But overall, it's a pretty damn awesome colorway in this sort of powered convoy look. So I might just grab the other Diaclone cars and set it all up and give you guys a look at that. Alright, so here are the Diaclone and Micro Change repaints that I have in the MP collection, and together I think they look absolutely fantastic. I love that Takara are doing these homages to the original colorways, and hopefully they do continue. I think in order for them to continue, I think they do need to release some of the molds that are missing, like what else is there? I think I guess there is the black repaint of Ironhide. But they do need to do Hound, I think, Trailbreaker, and I guess they do have Inferno and Grapple coming as well. But if they do continue these Diaclone repaints, I'm up for getting all of them because they do look pretty damn good. So hopefully you like that look at MP-31 Delta Magnus. Hopefully you can click that subscribe button. I do have some 1/6 scale figures coming, and also MP Thrust coming at the end of October, so in about 4 weeks time. So hopefully you can subscribe and stick around and stay tuned for all of that. So thanks again, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Cheers. Bye.